Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive.
Hey there.
So we're digging into those sources you sent over again, looking specifically at the market summary for today, May 23rd, 2025.
Yeah, fresh off the press.
And the mission, as always, is pretty straightforward. Find the really important nuggets in today's data, quickly, give you that shortcut to knowing what actually moved the needle.
And it's good timing because, well, this report flows right from what we were discussing yesterday.
Yeah.
Continues that whole conversation about the recent market action, right?
Yeah.
But drills down into today's specifics.
Exactly. And looking at the data today, there are some pretty telling signs. We definitely saw U.S. stocks pull back a bit. Bitcoin reacted, which makes sense after hitting those, impressive new highs we were just talking about.
Right. Some profit taking, maybe?
Could be. And then precious metals.
Mm-hmm.
They had a pretty shiny day, as the report puts it.
Yeah.
And there are some details in there about how the day closed, which, well, let's just say it might ring a bell if you spend a lot of time looking at charts. A little nod there, perhaps.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that. So starting with stocks, the report, it points out that U.S. markets opened with a gap down.
Right. Lower than yesterday's close right from the bell.
Exactly. And, overall, the indices did finish lower. S&P 500, what was it, down about 0.68%? NASDAQ, 0.93%. So definitely red.
Yep, red across the board, basically.
But the interesting bit, the detail the source highlights, is how they closed relative to that initial drop.
Right. It says they close on a bullish note considering the gap down. And yeah, okay, there's that little wink-wink maybe from the source for the chart watchers.
So what does that actually mean?
Well, for folks maybe less glued to the minute-by-minute charts, it just means that even though things opened quite a bit lower, buyers actually showed up during the day.
Stepped in.
Yeah, they pushed prices back up a fair bit from the session's lows. Didn't completely fill that opening gap, no. But that upward move off the bottom was, noticeable. Kind of a sign of resilience, maybe?
Exactly. And the report makes a point that this pullback wasn't, totally out of the blue.
No.
We've been mentioning since, last Friday? That the daily charts were looking a bit overbought.
Right, stretched, like an elastic band pulled too tight.
Yeah, good analogy. Like an athlete who's been sprinting flat out, they just need to slow down, catch their breath, right?
Yeah.
And a market often does that by pulling back, lets prices consolidate, maybe drop a bit before, potentially finding the energy to go higher again.
So today's action sort of fits that narrative, working off that condition. The big question the report kind of leaves hanging, though, is how deep this breather, this pullback, is going to be.
Is it just a pause?
Or is it the start of something bigger, a larger correction? Are the bulls just waiting to jump back in at slightly better prices? Or, like the report asks, was Monday's high maybe the line in the sand? The point where sellers are really digging in.
And what was driving things today? Or maybe what wasn't driving things. The report mentions these lingering concerns about the U.S. deficit.
Yeah, that background noise.
Right. With no major new economic data hitting the wires today, it feels like that kind of underlying worry about government borrowing, spending, the debt, you just sort of weighed on sentiment, especially after recent talk about, potential new spending bills.
Yeah, it sounds like without a fresh news catalyst, the market just defaulted back to digesting everything else. The recent volatility, tariff talk, credit rating stuff we mentioned before.
And those technicals, that overbought condition we just talked about.
Right.
Okay, so shifting gears. Let's look at crypto and metals. A bit different there, especially metals. Bitcoin, it did pull back. Down about 2.95% today.
Okay, decent dip.
Yeah, but as the report notes, it still did better than stocks today, really. Especially considering its massive run to new all-time highs recently. Something the report actually hinted might happen last week.
Interesting. But okay, the metals. This is where it gets really fascinating, right? While Bitcoin's cooling off a bit.
Gold and silver got hot.
Yeah. Gold up over 2%. Silver gained, 1.4%?
And the report specifically calls out silver, says it's now testing a key resistance level.
And that level is, significant, around $30.60 an ounce.
Okay, so resistance, that's like a ceiling, right? A price where sellers tend to show up.
Exactly. Historically, that's where the upward moves have stalled out. So when a price gets back up to test resistance, traders watch really closely. Does it break through?
Which could mean more upside.
Right. Potentially signaling more buying interest, maybe a run towards, the report mentions $31.43 as the next target if $30.60 is cleared.
Or does it bounce off that ceiling and head back down?
Yep. So watching that $30.60 level on silver is going to be pretty key. See if the strength sticks. Definitely something to keep an eye on.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's try and pull this together. From today's report, May 23rd. U.S. stocks, they closed lower, yes, but showed some fight, closing stronger relative to that gap down opening.
Fits the working off overbought idea.
Right. Bitcoin pulled back after its big run-up. Meanwhile, gold and silver rallied strongly. Silver, especially, is now pushing up against that important $30.60 resistance.
And all this is happening with those background worries about the U.S. deficit still kind of simmering.
So connecting it back, like you said, to the themes we've been tracking. You've got markets pausing after big runs, these ongoing economic concerns, and then this, well, surprising burst of strength in metals, particularly silver, right at a technical crossroads.
Puts things in an interesting spot heading into the end of the week.
It really does. So here's maybe a final thought for you to chew on, building on today's data. With the stock market taking this breather, showing these technical signals, and at the same time, you see this strength in metals, and those economic worries haven't gone away. What does that specific mix suggest? What's the market telling us about its next likely move?
Yeah, are the bulls just reloading here on this dip? Or was Monday's high really the peak for now? Was that the test the market couldn't pass?